I want to welcome everybody here. What's really cool that we have for you guys and everybody here is that with Google and Google Penguin, they've been knocking a lot of websites down and almost penalizing them because you have bad backlinks. And why are bad backlinks bad for a website? Kristie, why are bad backlinks bad for a website? I mean, what does it do to it?
Hey James, I'll tell you what it does to it. I have a site. It's called My Dog Has Issues, and it was on the first page. And what happened was I ordered some backlinks, and they were really spammy. Spammy backlinks from sites really I don't even want to talk about. And I didn't want those links on my website. What happened was my website disappeared. Okay, and I was making really good commissions from a dog training site. And that's what can happen if you have a website and like spammy links, you either ordered it or somebody linked to you, and all of a sudden your rankings disappear. And if people can't find your website, you make 0 sales. That's what happens. And so if I had this tool, my site, would have jumped right back up. I didn't even know that you could get your site back up, but we have someone with us, and he's a genius at this kind of, get the problem solved kind of thing. And his name is Cyril. Cyril, good morning. Welcome to the James and Kristie Show.
Hi, James. Hi, Kristie. It's a pleasure to be here, and I think I can solve your problem today. The backlink issue, I can definitely solve it for you.
That's awesome, Cyril, because I've had a website too I had AdSense on there, and when you order sometimes these backlinks, what they do is what do they do when you order these backlinks? Why is like gambling sites and other gambling sites being backlinked to your website when you don't want them there in the first place?
I'll tell you what happens, James. Whenever you order some backlinks and you hire an SEO guy, it's very easy to get the backlinks from blogs, where random blogs where you don't need you can just put in a comment and get a backlink, or you can just create a profile in the gambling site that you want, or wherever you can just create a profile, put a link in the about section or the description section, or you can put a comment in the forum and put your link inside that comment. All of these tricks are very easy, and it's easy to get a backlink that way. But the problem is Google hates that kind of stuff now. The reason is that has been typically entire SEO for the last 5 years or so. People have been doing that too much. For every website, people have been creating like thousands of backlinks. That's what people have been doing, ordering backlinks in hundreds and thousands, and that has been really, changing the way Google wants to rank, because Google rankings are based all on backlinks. So if it finds that a lot of spammy backlinks are coming in and ranking websites which are not supposed to be there at the top spot, it's a big problem for them. So what they did was they went ahead and penalized everybody who has a spammy backlink like that coming from a blog, which is not good, or a forum where it's very easy to create a backlink, or a directory site, or an article directory, all of these places. So if you got a backlink there, Google will take charge. Google will analyze all your backlinks, and if it finds too many backlinks from these kind of sites, it will penalize your entire site. So that is why the rankings suddenly go away, and you find one fine day that your website isn't there at all. But it's a problem that needs to be solved very urgently. The longer you let it remain that way, the more damage there is.
Cyril, you're absolutely right. So how do I get rid of my bad backlinks?
All right, let me tell you. You can't really go and remove the backlinks from the site where they're created. That's practically impossible. For example, if you've created backlinks in, say, 20 forums, 20 different forums, or 10 different websites, 10 different blogs, it's very difficult to go there and get them to remove your backlinks. It's practically impossible. So what Google did was, because so many people were having this problem, Google released a special system which they call disavowing. What you need to do is you need to tell Google, this is a bad backlink, and this is not something that I want pointing to my site. You give Google a list of all those bad backlinks, and Google will remove the references in its database, and it will increase your ranking score. You will start ranking again. That's how it works. So basically, it's telling Google this is a bad backlink, remove it from my reference, and that's how it works.
Awesome. Um, Cyril, is there like an easier way to do this? For example, like I don't want to go in there and check all my bad backlinks and say, oh, okay, this is good, this is good, this is bad, this is good, and maybe there might be so many, and there might be some that I miss. Is there a way? Because you know what? When I go through my websites, if I see there's like 4 or 5 gambling sites that have been linked to it where I've ordered backlinks, and all of a sudden, I just don't have the time for this, and I don't even really know how to do this.
Yeah, that's what I was, that's what I wanted to say, James. It's not easy to analyze the backlinks yourself, because if you have to analyze it yourself, you have to be a very trained person. You have to be an SEO expert. Not everybody can see a list of say 200 backlinks and tell you, that how many backlinks are bad and how many are good. That's difficult. It needs a lot of specialized knowledge about Google Panda and Penguin. You need to understand how Google ranks its stuff and what are the different parameters. And you know what, even if you knew that, even if you had that kind of knowledge, then also to properly analyze a backlink, you have to take care of a lot of factors. You have to take care of things like, let me just give you a partial list of things that you need to take care of. You'll need to make sure, for example, to check the page rank of the site. That is the basic step, the first step that you should be doing. Check the page rank of the page where the backlink has been created. Then you will need to do things like find out whether the website is blacklisted. You will need to check how many outgoing links it has from the site. You will need to check if the site is indexed in Google, the site that is linking to you. You will need to check whether the page that you're linking from, is it ranking on Google for any of the keywords. You will need to check whether the keyword that you're targeting, are you ranking for it. So factors there about, the tool have developed about 27 different factors that I check for every domain, just to make sure that it's a good backlink or a bad backlink. And if you were to do that kind of analysis manually, it would take forever, James. It would take, even for 100 links, you would need to spend at least 3 days just to analyze 100 links on all these parameters. So it's a crazy job. If you were to take it up, you would go crazy doing that.
I go crazy doing that. Cyril, what happens if you get rid of these backlinks? Okay, what can you expect? What can you hope for?
All right. I just want to clarify again, why do the rankings suddenly disappear from Google? They suddenly disappear because Google has penalized your site, and that penalty is called Google Penguin penalty. It's a Google algorithm update which Google released in 2013, and a lot of websites went down after that. So basically, it's a Google penalty for bad backlinks, because you've got bad backlinks pointing to your site, because you or somebody else, whoever you hired maybe, created the bad backlink, or it got created automatically. It happens too, when your site starts appearing in directories and things like that. You don't want to create those links, but somebody else does it out of their own, and it damages you. So this is a penalty. But when you remove all your bad backlinks, which is you disavow them, when you tell Google, I don't want these links, Google will remove the penalty from your site, and your site will start ranking again for the keyword that it was ranking for. That's right. So have you understood that?
Cyril, I just think this is ingenious, and I'm thinking, I've had people, I'm on LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn there are a lot of SEO companies and SEO experts, and, a lot of people are just begging for this. I mean begging. They're like, how do I get rid of these bad backlinks? And, if you wanted to do a little mini side service, you could go in on LinkedIn and contact every SEO company and even send them your link to this product and say, I have a solution for you. And you don't have to email, 100 people and beg them to take their bad links off your site. I've got a solution for you, and it is yours. It's called Penguin Recovery Jeep. And, you don't have to understand how this works, but you can promote this to people who are looking for this solution, because it's a real sticky thing. You don't want to have to go in and manually try to contact all these people who put bad links on your website, to your website. And so Cyril's got this awesome solution that is quick and easy. And Cyril, we really appreciate you telling us about this, because most people don't even have a clue that you can solve this problem so easily. And with that, I'm going to give
You know
the
what?
thought of the day.
You
Michael
know,
Jordan said, "My
I wanna
attitude." What,
I wanna
Cyril?
tell you I wanna tell you one more thing very interesting.
Okay.
I battle myself with bad backlinks for a while because I have a ton of a website. I've got about 20, 25 different websites targeting different niches, and I had a big problem. I've been fighting Penguin since the last year, so I've been developing this product since then. And actually, before I decided to make my own product, I went and I tried to take some advice from the market and get some tools that did the same thing that what I made from the market. And I found that most of the people wanted to charge me at least $99 a month. So that was a bit crazy because to find my bad backlinks, I would be paying $99 a month, and I didn't want to do that. So I decided, because I'm a programmer, I always try to find my own solution. So I decided to make it on my own, and I made that software using the technology that does the same thing. But again, I like to share what I make on a basis that everybody gets access to it. So I didn't really change the way it's priced. In fact, I'm not charging a monthly fee at all for this. It's a one-time price. So it's definitely a radical solution for this. And you don't need to pay $99 a month or more than that.
Cyril, how long does it take to get rid of these backlinks once you use your software?
All right, let me tell you how it happens. Once you actually disavow the links, which the analysis will take a few hours because this software needs to analyze each link. So depending on the number of links, it can be a few hours. And once you've got all those links, sorted out, it will create a disavow file, which you can submit directly to Google. So Google on its part takes about a week to 10 days to slowly start increasing your views again. So basically, once you submit the disavow file to Google, you will find that your hits will start to increase in about a week's time. You should see more and more traffic, and then it will go on upward spiral, more traffic every week. So that's how it works. Basically, we can do our analysis in less than 1 day or 2 days, depending on how big and how popular the site is. Then you just need to submit it to Google, and then Google takes over. It needs to slowly just increase your traffic. That's how it does. Then the process of actually weeks, some weeks.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm going to tell you, everybody, you know what? A lot of people are telling us about, and Kristie also, how they have all these, these backlinks and why their website is not ranking very well. Well, this is probably normally the reason, is that what's happening is that you have all these bad backlinks, or your competitors probably linked up with a bunch of bad backlinks to your website, and it's actually weighing it down like CBS blocks are tied around your ankles. So if you want to release all these I think it was viruses, because they keep you down, really, these bad backlinks. You know what? Click the link in the bottom. Check this out. I'm just telling you. I just want to show everybody real quick on our thing. So a show and tell. It'll help you kind of realize what it really is. Basically, signs that your website has got a penguin infestation. Your site traffic has suddenly recently reduced, and you're getting less visitors. That's how you're going to know. No matter what you do, the new content just doesn't get ranked. You're doing a lot of backlinks and SEO, and your traffic isn't moving up. Your traffic levels have been stagnant for weeks, even though you created fresh content. You see a lower value websites ranking better on Google for your keywords and then your website. You'll find yourself unable to rank even for long tail keywords. I was going to ask Cyril one last question before we let him go, because does this work on YouTube videos also, or Google Blogger?
Yeah, in fact, all of the sites where you want people to visit, it works everywhere, because if you're creating backlinks to your video, it really increases your hit count if the backlinks are good. Similarly, if the backlinks are bad, you will get the penalty, and it will hurt you on Blogger and YouTube too, and also on subdomains. If you've got your website on a subdomain somewhere and you build bad backlinks to it, you might get penalized, and you need to do something about that. So this can work for you wherever you are hosted.
That's really cool, Cyril. And we're going to just end with this thought. Michael Jordan said, "My attitude is that if you push me towards a weakness, I will turn that weakness into a strength. Just perfect for Cyril's. He's talking about the weakness in your website, some bad backlinks, and he has the solution. Cyril, thank you for sharing with us and being with us this morning. So good to see you.
Thank you, Kristie. Thank you, James. It's always fun to be with you guys.
Good. It's always fun to see you too.
Thanks a lot. If you want the early bird special before it jumps up in price and it goes crazy, and maybe a membership, check it out right down there. I'm going to tell you, you're going to love what you see. And you know what? A great guy's actually doing the intro video. I'm just telling you, check it out. I think you're going to like what you see. Later on, everybody.
Bye, Cyril.
Bye.
Bye-bye.